Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new, my name is Emmanuel, and today we're going to be learning about view modifiers. Now, this is a really powerful concept because if you understand and implement this, your app is going to have a lot less redundant code, which would in turn improve the scalability of your app. So if you're excited for this, first of all, go ahead and hit the like button and let's jump right in. Great. So here we have a basic project, and what we're going to do is we're going to basically display a list of superpowers, and we're going to apply some stylings to them. So I'm going to start off with super strength. And here, what I want to do whenever I'm displaying a superpower is to display it in what looks like a tag. So here I'm going to give it a font of, let's say, headline. And then I'm going to give it padding, and give it a padding, and then give it a background. So say background. And this background here, we're going to make that a capsule. Let's close this. Capsule. And we're going to give this a fill. Color of the red. Let's see what this looks like. Great. So we can actually give it a foreground color as well. So here we can just say the foreground style, and this is going to have a color white. Maybe black is not a bad idea as well. Let's see. Good. Now this is one superpower. Let's go ahead and add another superpower. So we're going to copy this, and right here I'm going to say teleportation, and then I'm going to add one more. And I'm actually curious to know what your superpower would be. I'm actually quite curious. So maybe let me know in the comments and we can have a little bit of discussion about that. But let's say here, mind reading. I think for me, I would choose time travel. Yeah, maybe time travel, I think. All right, so here we have 3 superpowers, and they all share the same style. So we have headline, we have some padding, we have background color, rounded corners. Good. But you can see here that we are already reusing a couple of code. Now in a small situation like this, it may be forgivable, but imagine that we have a large code base in different screens. We have the same effect, basically displaying this superpower tag. Now, in order to make sure that things are, more connected and have a lot less code, we can create a custom view modifier. And if you don't know what view modifiers are, it's basically what we've been doing for many videos now. It's certain functions that allow us to be able to modify the view. So this is basically going to modify the view and return a new view, modify, return a new view, modify, return a new view, XYZ, right? So what we can do is to move all of these properties into a view modifier. And to do that is actually quite simple. So first of all, we're going to need to create our custom view modifier. So I'm going to say struct, and I'm just going to call this custom view modifier. And this is going to conform to view modifier. Now, when you conform to view modifier, it's going to require you to implement a function, and that function is going to be body. So now this body we have to implement, and you would notice that it takes in or provides a content. Now this content is basically the view that we want to modify. So let's say, for example, we're working with this text. This text is going to be the content. If we have this text with some view modified already, then all of that will become the content. All right. So that's basically what the content is. So here we can decide to either pass content back. So because we need to return some view, we can return the content unchanged, or we can, of course, decide to modify this content, which is the idea. But for now, let's actually go ahead and remove this one. So we're going to remove all of this styling so that we can use our custom view modifier. So this is super strength. there's no styling applied. So what we're going to do is to say dot modifier, and then we're going to pass in our custom view modifier. So say custom view modifier. I'm going to create our parameter. Now by doing this, we now would have whatever modified content we have here. In this case, nothing is passed in, so we have the exact same content back. But let's say we want to now abstract this or have this content modified. By doing this, you would see that immediately this would have our new styling, which is really awesome. So we just a single line, and we now have this shared modifier. So I can go ahead and remove this and also remove this one. And you can see that there's no change here. So the view is modified. We're using a single line. And if I decide that I want this to be title, you would see that it would affect all three instantly. Perfect. So this is basically the power of having this custom view modifier. We're able to now make changes here, and it goes through all of the places that have that. We can actually go one step further and improve the syntax of this. So in this case, we have to create a modifier or use the modifier, property modifier, and then create our custom modifier. We can actually make it so that we have the same kind of syntax by creating a custom function here in our view. And to do that is also really simple. All we need to do is create an extension of view. And inside of our view, we will create a new function, and we can call this superhero, or a superpower rather, superpower. And this is going to be a function that returns some view. Now, inside of here, what we can do is say self.modifier, which is basically what we do here, and then use our custom modifier. So basically what is happening here is we're creating a view modifier or function inside of our view. And this function is basically under the hood going to use the modifier to pass in our custom modifier. And with this, we can come here and just say superpower. And can do the same thing to all of these three. And like that, the syntax is even better. So we just simply say .superpower, and we will have the exact same effect. But what if we want to be able to customize the individual superpower? So let's say, for example, we want to be able to customize the background color depending on the severity, right? Or we want to be able to customize the font, whatever. What we need to do is, first of all, right here, we need to make sure that it can be customizable. So let's say, for example, we want to customize the background color. So we can come here and say let background color, and this is going to be of type color. And here we're going to pass in the background color, not a fixed color. So you can see that now we have to pass in a background color here. So we can just go ahead and apply this. You see background color, and we need to pass this in. Again, we cannot make this constant, so we need to pass this in from here, from our function. So we can simply say color, or actually background color, and this would be of type color. And then this we would pass right here. We can of course decide to give this also a default value of .red or .gray maybe, so that if you don't pass any color, it doesn't break the existing usage, but it would then set a default of gray. And you can see that now all of our superpowers have a gray background. And of course, if we now want to have a custom background, we can come right here and then just say .black for .red. So now this is red. We can say that teleportation should be .green. And just like that, we have one custom view modifier, and we're able to use it all across our app and provide or modify within its specific properties that we want to be customizable. So again, like now we are able to, or we allow for customization of the background We can decide to allow customization of the title, or sorry, of the font, or of the foreground as well. So yeah, you can basically make the change in the same format as we have just done. So this is actually it for custom view modifiers. If you have any questions, of course, go ahead and ask in the comment section. Like I said earlier, I'm actually really curious to know what your favorite superpower is. And maybe we can have some discussion and just get to know you. All right. Yeah. Till the next video. Bye-bye.